The attackers never imagined what they were aiming at. From their spots along the rocky Yemen shore, it just looked like another slow cargo ship drifting through those busy waters. Nothing special, one of many that sailed by every week. But this time, they picked the wrong one. It wasn't a harmless freighter. It was a tough American Navy destroyer, loaded with powerful weapons and ready for anything. By the time those folks realized their big mistake, it was way too late to back off. This all happened back in the spring of 2025, during one more round of attacks by the Houthis, those rebels in Yemen who kept sending drones and missiles toward ships in the Red Sea. They'd been stepping up their actions for months, hitting freighters, oil tankers, and even taking shots at our Navy ships. But on this day, they crossed a line they shouldn't have. The ship they targeted was no easy mark. It was one of our finest Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, built strong from the very start to handle real danger, fitted with some of the best protection systems money can buy. As soon as the ship's radars picked up those incoming drones, the crew jumped right into action. Alarms rang out. Men and women raced to their battle stations, and in no time at all, the ship went from normal patrol to full fight mode. Using that smart Aegis battle system, they locked onto every threat coming in. Missiles shot up from the launch tubes, streaking into the sky and taking out the drones one by one with dead-on accuracy. Those things never had a chance. And when a couple tried sneaking in low, the ship's close-in gun, the one that fires thousands of rounds a minute, kicked in and finished the job. Less than 2 minutes later, the whole attack was over. Not a single drone got close enough to do any harm. But this wasn't just about staying safe. The line had been crossed, and our Navy decided it was time to send a clear message. From a carrier group waiting out in the nearby Arabian Sea, our planes took off, not for a routine flight, but for a real payback mission. First came the electronic warfare planes to jam up the enemy's radars and radios, leaving them blind and confused. Then our fighter jets moved in, dropping precision-guided bombs on their launch spots, radar towers, and weapon storage areas. It was quick, clean, and very effective. Those strikes featured our reliable F/A-18 Super Hornets, the workhorses of Navy flying. They launch right off big carriers like the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, handle air fights or ground attacks in the same mission, and here they carried smart bombs to hit hard targets accurately. Working with jamming planes to knock out enemy defenses, the Hornets flew in low and fast. High above, our Reaper drones watched everything, sending back sharp pictures for perfect targeting. Every part of this was tracked from ships and bases on land. Explosions proved the hits were good, ammo piles blew up, drone storage got wrecked, towers came down. The launch site that had threatened ships for so long was gone for good, and our pilots came home safe, without a scratch. Now, you might be wondering, why are these Houthis doing all this? Why go after ships in the Red Sea? They say it's to pressure the West and support Palestine. But dig a little deeper, and it points to Iran. They're the ones supplying the weapons, the drones, the missiles. This isn't just a local fight, it's part of a bigger game where Iran uses these groups to poke at us, mess with world trade, and show their power without starting a full war. And our country sees it clearly. That's why our answers stay strong but careful. We don't want a big war in Yemen, but we can't let one of the world's busiest shipping lanes turn into a danger zone. In this kind of long chess game, our Super Hornets are one of our best pieces fast, able to do many jobs, and very dependable. While the news shows us headlines about trouble far away, for the young men and women on those Navy ships, it's all about split seconds. The moment something shows up on radar, the clock starts. Trained crews check it, decide fast, and if needed, act. On ships like the USS Laboon out there in the Red Sea, those calls happen right now. The Aegis doesn't wait, it locks on, figures the path in a flash, and fires before trouble gets near. No room for hesitation. Whether it's one drone or a whole swarm, the response has to be quick, right on target and final. This isn't just fancy gear, it's years of training, sharp discipline, and keeping your eyes open in one of the toughest sea areas anywhere. Ships like USS Carney, USS Gravely, and USS Laboon have been right in the middle of this. They're not small patrol boats, they're big destroyers with top tracking gear, guided missiles, and fast guns. Some have already stopped more than 40 drones and missiles since things heated up. They're not just watching over cargo ships. They're protecting trade that keeps our prices down and goods moving. They team up closely with the planes from carriers nearby. That teamwork, destroyers on the water and jets in the sky, lets our Navy hit back in hours, sometimes minutes. It's a ready force that doesn't wait around. Things are still tense out there. More drones and missiles will probably come. The Red Sea, once a busy trade path we all depended on, has turned risky and hard to predict. But something has changed. We're not just sitting and waiting anymore. Our responses come harder, faster, and smarter than before. If you take aim at an American warship, expect a strong answer every time. Whether from a destroyer's missiles or a jet's precise bombs, the reply is swift and sure. And if those attacking or the ones helping them thought they could hurt world trade without paying a price, they're learning the hard way they were wrong. Do you think these firm steps will calm things down? Or might they stir up more trouble? Is our country doing enough? Or should we do even more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If this helped you understand what's happening, please give it a like and join wins more stories like this, explained simply. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll talk again soon. It reminds us how much has changed since those tense days in the Red Sea. Our young sailors and pilots, many the age of our own grandchildren, faced real danger every watch, yet they stayed steady, protecting not just their ship, but the free flow of goods that keeps our groceries affordable and our economy humming. Think about it. One missed intercept, and lives could have been lost. One well-aimed response, and threats quieted for a time.